Hey everybody, this is D with T4040. In this video, which may be two parts, I got an idea from watching, I think it's Bree Marie. I love her videos. She does a lot of vlogging from beauty supply, makeup, and hair, and then she goes to other stores. So I got the bright idea to share my Lippie collection. I am an avid accessory fanatic, but I'm also a lippy girl. Lipsticks, lip gloss, liquid lipsticks, lip pencils, lip liners or lip pencils. Um, and I am also very big lately on storage. So I have very limited space. So I have a townhouse and um, it's a flat. So I have a porch and and a patio. So with that extra space, I don't have as much townhouse space. There's no two floors. I have a flat. So I am very big on containers. So I have containers for most of my accessories, rings and such. And I have fallen in love with um I should have had this with acrylic containers. So I find them at Ross. Used to find them at Big Lots, but Big Lots is no more, and I'm in Texas. And so sometime Walmart, depending on the price. Big Lots, not KNG. What is it? Um, mm-mm. The box stores that carry clothes and everything else, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. You can find containers like this. I normally find mine at Ross, and lately I've been finding them at Five Below. Now I know the difference because if I was to pan closer, everything my accessories are in is acrylic, hard acrylic and clear acrylic, not colored. Um, my makeup storage in my bathroom, which is away from splatter and all of that, is purple. So my house, as I've said before, is purple, teal blue, and chocolate brown. So I get clear storage basically so you can see through it. So with my lippies, I want to condense them. So I am going to, that's why I say this may be a two-parter because it's a lot. I have a three drawer with the soft drawers container in my closet, and I have those Sterilite drawers. Um, I have one for lashes, just lashes. I have one for makeup tools, the brushes, powder puffs, whatever. When I can find them, I'm determined to get a good set of brushes, but I'm not going to pay a car note for some brushes. And then makeup wipes, things of that nature, all this in one drawer. And then I have one just for lashes and the glue and the tools to put the lashes on because I do lashes on other people. And so I don't wear my lashes more than once. But with my lippies, they are some of everywhere. So this container was the latest container I was filling with my liquid lipsticks and my liquid lip glosses that are very pigmented. So these, like, such, and for example, this is by JCat and it's called Lip Tonics. This was a gift for Christmas from um, my girl Brittany. Where she has a group called Beautifully Correct. hmm And I'm an admin in her group. So she sent me these she's in California. So she sent me these. And I still haven't used this one. This one I've worn. So I try to keep things at least color coordinated or if not brand. So when I was watching the other lady's video, I was like, I need to do better because I have lipsticks and everything everywhere. And when I get a container, I put them in there and then I'll forget, and get another container. So let me put this down. And I've also made containers out of those drawers from Dollar Tree, but this was before the drawers that they have now. So the ones they have now are the soft acrylic or soft hard plastic. They're not really acrylic. And they have a slight gray tint to them. These are the original scratchies is what I call them. These are the original drawers. So I just glued them. Two, three, four. I glued four drawers, and then Dollar Tree used to have this container that had this top, the fat square container. So I glued it on top, and this is at least 6 years old because when I moved in this townhouse, I moved out of a bigger townhouse, and so I put these together. And the only thing about this is mostly lipsticks because liquid lip glosses are longer. So like this one might fit in there, of course, but not the longer ones like the Wet and Wilds. So I made two of these towers. So there's another one over here, and then I put the fat container on top. I started to, and I still might put a little. Um, I saw a lady take the diamond off of one of those diamond pins from Dollar Tree with the diamond on top of those writing pins, and she put it on here for to grab the lid because otherwise you have to peel it off, and it's just that lid. So really quickly, I'm not gonna read every color. I'm just gonna tell the brand. I don't have a large variety of brands. I don't have high end. I have had um and I yeah, just thought about it. My daughter gave me Anastasia Beverly Hills one Christmas, and you probably can't see it. It's that lip behind this container, and it had the samples in it, and I love that. It had that red that Anastasia came out with. So I've had Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've never owned a MAC lipstick. I don't own a Fenty lipstick. Would love them. I just make what works for me work for me. Now, when I do my clients, they if they want to use a brand, then they have to bring it. But other than lipstick, um, my makeup works. So some of my products, just like everybody else, you get it when it's on sale, or you spend, or you splurge, or whatever the case may be. But when it comes to lipstick, I am very, very addicted to Lippies. I call them Lippies because when liquid lipsticks came out, everybody went gaga. So did I, but I did not immediately jump on there. I was still collecting, and I retired from Sears, Sally's, and Walgreens. I had three jobs. And when I got ill, Sears was closing. So I got to retire early from there. And I still tried to work at Sally's and Walgreens. Worked in the makeup and the photography at Walgreens and worked at Sally's doing everything. I'm a full service cosmetologist, licensed cosmetologist for 35 years now. So, and I can time it because my daughter just turned 35. So anyway, I'm gonna try to go as quickly as possible. Like I said, it might be a part two, and I'm already at seven, almost 8 minutes. So in the top of here, and you have to excuse the noise, and I don't own the rights to anything playing in the background. My TV is playing, and we're watching Columbo. Yes. So in the top of this, I have the Wet and Wild collection. This was the cat suit. Remember the liquid cat suit, Mega Last liquid cat suit, and I collected every shade. I to the point to where I started getting doubles and sometimes triples of whatever my favorite color was. Like at the time, my favorite color was this. It says "Nice to Fuchsia." Nice to meet you. Nice to future, and I do have a ring light right here, but I don't want to have that glare. So some shades may be darker on camera because I'm using my phone, but this is a fuchsia pink. So, like I said, I might have more than one, and you all know sometimes it's hard to see the names of these. But I have liquid cat suit in here, and this one is Oh My Dolly. So see, they almost look similar, but they're not. This is a brighter pink, and this is a fuchsia. Um, and then I also have this one since everybody's doing the nude now. And these are unopened and still sealed. So this was when Liquid Catsuit came out. This is the nude patootie. And I think that really would look like coffee cream on me. But I know how to, work it, as they say. But I have a bunch. I have Wet and Wild in here. And then I also have a few of Jordana. Remember when Jordana was at Walgreens? And when they got rid of the Jordana, they started putting them on sale. And I follow and watch this drag queen uh, entertainer, Savannah Westbrook. And his name is Ray. So when Ray was doing real girl makeup one time, he talked and rated the Jordana, the shade. It was a burgundy shade, and these Jordanas are called Sweet Cream. Matte Sweet Cream is the collection. So they had it says liquid lip color, And I'm not going to try to say these names because they're on the bottom and they're very small. Oh, well, you can sit up here. Sweet Marsala wine was the darkest burgundy they had. Um, and then the reddest that they had was called Cherry Cobbler. And I don't see the shade that he talked about. This is Red Velvet Cake. This is my favorite. But there was a burgundy that I don't see that he had. Is this it right here? And see, even if you know current jam, which I'm gonna, and anything I'm not keeping, I'm not gonna put it on the floor, but I'm gonna have to find somewhere which I didn't plan for. Oh, that's liquid cat soup. So I don't have it, but in here is a Wet and Wild, liquid cat soup, and the Giordano. So I only have like one, two, three. That's a liquid cat soup. So yeah, mostly liquid cat soup is in the top of here. And I want to say in the top of the other towel I have, and then I only have three. And these are it's still in good condition. They haven't. You can tell. Let me show you. See if I can show you. This has never been opened, but it's starting to break down. And I never opened it. Now I could open it and see if it smells. I throw them away instantly because all lipsticks have a chemical smell to them unless they have a fruity smell or vanilla or cocoa bean. They put that in every lip gloss, every just about every lipstick. But yeah, vanilla and cocoa smell. So this is current jam and it's starting to break down, if you can see it. So that's I'm going to go in the trash. And I'm looking through these. I might need to open this red because it's starting to break down also. And I have no problem with destashing them because I have other brands with similar colors. So, and then see that's why I want to make a top. Okay, so in here in the drawers I have them by color. Brands are mixed up, but by color. Cause like this is when this is a liquid cat soup. And the other thing is with these towers, if I open a lipstick, even if I don't use it again or I use it rarely or whatever, I don't put it with unopened items. So I use the drawers for lipsticks when I'm trying out colors, practicing, mixing colors, whatever the case may be. I may grab a lipstick, put it in my purse, go to an event, come back, and I don't keep makeup in my purse. I have a makeup pouch, so I always clean that out, switch out whatever, and then go on. I have a pouch I can take out of my big bag, put it in whatever bag I'm taking. So I have two makeup pouches and one just for lipsticks. So like this is the Wet and Wild, liquid cat soup, and this one has been open, but this is recent. So I have all the purples in this drawer. I have NYX liquid suede. I like this. This was drying, but when matte lipsticks came out and liquid lipsticks came out and they came out with the matte, yeah, I was here for it. Now this says creamy lipstick, but that's a lie. This is dry. This will dry, and if you don't be still and let it dry, and then you and all of that, it will crack. But if you let it dry down, then it's fine. I mean, it doesn't hurt. But everything has expiration date on it. This says 6 months, so I may get rid of these. I also have a lipstick that you can't find anywhere, and I can't think of the name of it, and I can't see it. So yeah, and it's a beautiful purple. I mean, not purple, nude. So yeah, I'm going to destash that, or take that out. And I'm stacking them on top of this other container. I should have had me a grocery bag hanging on the door. I also got, which is going in trash, the L'Oreal Infallible Paint. I love this stuff, but it had the strongest mint, like eucalyptus mint smell and taste to it, which was just too much. And this was called 302 Violet Twist. I don't even know if they still make this anymore. I have not seen it in a while, but and this is light, so I got good use out of that. So that's going. I'm gonna think on these because this purple makes a really pretty nude ombre color, and it's not that old. I think maybe a year. But I only have these two. This is called Submersive Socialite, the dark purple. It's almost eggplant color. And then this is called Sway, this really bright purple lavender. And so in the second drawer, and so this tower has purples, and purple's my favorite color. So I have all purple lipsticks. Lipsticks, with the exception of I have Blackheart matte liquid lipstick, and I forgot who this was by, but Blackheart is it was in a gift. So this is like a liquid lipstick. And if I see it start to break down, then it's gotta go. And then I have one in the shade, which I can't tell you because it's rubbed off. So this is like egg beyond eggplant purple. So these will go. This is from the beauty supply. This is the Absolute New York brand lipstick in matte. We used to always see them, and you always knew what color it was because the color be on this end, and the name of the color be on this end. So this says, and I like that you can see it dark blue. I don't know where they got that from because this is purple. So I rarely used it because it was really like a bluish purple. I'm keeping it. This was Fashion Fair. That tell you how old this is, because Fashion Fair ain't been around 10 years. Mary Kay. I said Fashion Fair. When Fashion Fair closed, Mary Kay was the next best thing. And I kept this lipstick so long. I was using the thing. And I didn't get rid of it because nostalgic. And it doesn't smell. That's the one thing about Mary Kay. They don't have that, I don't want to say formaldehyde, but whatever that smell, metal smell. This came from Ulta. Listen, we sleep on Ulta and Sephora's brand products, but this was the best when matte and liquid lipsticks got together. This was the best. This was not drying, but this was the matte. It dried matte. And this color was called Elusive. So I'm going to distash this because this is that old, and the top starts to get that yucky, tacky feeling. And then I had the CoverGirl Full Spectrum. I love this lipstick. I had every color, and I don't know where they are now. This is called Freak. It really is called Freak. FS 385, and this was a full coverage lipstick. That's all I can tell you. I can't. It's not a satin. I'm trying to get it open. And I rarely use it. I barely use it. This is the one was the backup. This is like an eggplant purple. It was called Freak, but it not so much eggplant, just good old purple. So that's in drawer number 3. And like I say, these were the original drawers from Dollar Tree. I just hot glued them together. I had some bling wrap on the roll, and then I had these little gems, these little quick little Dollar Tree gems to match my other bedroom. Then in this drawer, I have purples that blend into pinks. And I really started just sticking stuff in there. Okay, when Big Lots was open, you could get, I was going to tell you who this is. Oh, Revlon. You could get these Revlon when they left the store they were in, and they ended up at Big Lots. It says Live Live Boldly. And this shade was called Killing It 062. It was like a lavender, fuchsia lavender. It's so pretty. But I had doubles and triples, so this is, I want to say, the last one. When I worked at Walgreens, I bought every Katy Perry lipstick. The one thing I hated about these was the packaging. Now the lipstick whole tube was fine, but it never said the color. It only said the number, and you almost needed a magnifying glass. It says Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick, and then you had to read all the way around in circle. So you never knew if that was 06, if that was 60 or 09. This is 60 because when they got rid of this line, I bought every shade, especially the reds and the rubies. So this was like a ruby red. It was supposed to be a matte lipstick, but it wasn't dry matte. This was like matte and creamy got together, not satin. Matte and creamy. You know, I'll show you the Wet n Wild. Everybody bought Wet n Wild. My favorite Wet n Wild to get was called Blind Date. It was like a ruby red. This is another liquid catsuit. This is almost an orange. It's that red that looks right before orange. So and then I bought a lot of CoverGirl, especially when the Sensationals came out. But this is Bombshell. So I'm just showing the ones that are open in these drawers because I need to go through them and see if I'm gonna keep them or destash them if they started to split. Here's another Ultimate. I hate they got rid of this line, and I forget why the lady said, but this was a burgundy. I am going to get rid of this. And then Avon. Everybody sold Avon, but Avon had a lipstick, and I can't tell you the color, but it was like a ruby burgundy, and we all wore it. Was the dark burgundy, yeah. And this was the last one because I had many. I kept this burgundy. If my sister couldn't find hers, she would come and, you got an extra burgundy from Avon, and did. And her mother was one selling Avon. Who is this? Rimmel. Rimmel was another brand slept on for for lipsticks. This was the reddest. I call this hooker red, but that's not that name. It's called Listen Up 300, and I don't think they have this line anymore. I think I'm gonna get rid of that because I got into the red kick and I got right back out of it. But I do love the red. CoverGirl came out with when Star Wars had that big movie. CoverGirl came out with a collection, and I got this from Big Lots because the sticker's still on there. I paid $1.90 when this lipstick cost $5, and I may have worn it 2-3 times. It was the darkest eggplant purple, and I'm gonna get rid of that. And then last but not least, in this tower is this was a Clean Color from the Beauty Supply. This is when they came out with their matte line. Clean Color Matty Matte was the name of the line. Now, see how dark that is? Yeah. See, the tube is even lighter than the lipstick. So, it was very dry. And Clean Colors was a dry Beauty Supply lipstick. It wasn't the best. If you needed it in the moment, it covered. It didn't take a lot, but it cracked and dried and everything else. So, these two going in the trash. And that leaves me an empty drawer and a couple of half-full drawers. So I will have room. So what I'm going to do is I have to find somewhere to sit the ones I'm getting rid of. And I don't have a lot of room because I've kind of made myself into a little corner so that I have a good background because my room is my room. So, okay, then we're going to go over to, I want to show in this part, I'm doing lipsticks first, then I'll do liquid lipsticks, then I'll do glosses, liquid color glosses, and balms and things of that nature. I'm not following the lady I watched. I loved her video because I commented on her video and asked her where she got her setup from because she has like a whole wall like this of just the containers, and one section is lips and one section is powders and whatever, but she has a different drawer setup where she can put things down below. Yeah, I gotta get that. So this container I got from Ross, I believe, and those drawers I got from Dollar Tree. So as you can tell, this one is empty. I can set stuff up on here, or if I get another one of these, and I look for the knobs. When I go to the stores, I try to find similar knobs that let me know it's the same brand, the same type of acrylic, because not all acrylic is the same. Some is hard plastic, some is almost like glass acrylic that will cut you. All acrylic will cut you, but some is right before glass. I'll show you what I got from Big Lots. I haven't used it. I actually got it last month. It's a 3 drawer. I'm looking at it. 3 drawer organizer from Kirkton House. But this I got from Ross. Most of these I got from Ross. And my jewelry, my accessories, the drawers that I got from Ross have a groove pattern on the side or on the front. So if it has a groove pattern on it, then I put my jewelry on it. But it really doesn't matter, long as it's clear, long as the acrylic is good. I keep it wiped down with Windex and or baby wipes. Baby wipes have the least amount of lint. So in this drawer, I started putting liquid lipsticks, and I want to do this to where I don't have to sit here and hold the thing. Okay, so this drawer, I'm gonna just go real fast. This drawer has my Milani. You know they don't make it like they used to make it. So remember when Milani came out, and then Milani came out with a liquid lipstick? Yes, I have them all. All, and there were 37 numbers. So I have like number 15. And the only thing is, this is the only drawer of Milani I want to say I have. I could be wrong. But I have Milani on the bottom, and I have I love this. And when it was on sale, I was driving all over town when they put it on sale. This is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid. And they had a variety of colors, but it was hard to find the whole collection. So I have these four, and I have two reds that look like they would be the same. And before I tell a lie, the only thing I hate about these is where the name was. You had to have a magnifying glass. So I cannot tell you the name of these colors, and I'm not going to try. So I just had a hot flash. So I have these two. They're like, uh-oh, sorry for the noise. It's like a fuchsia pink, but the dark fuchsia pink. So I have two of those, and it's two different shades, and one is one step lighter than the other. Then I have a red. I want to say this, yeah, this the same, because they have numbers on the bottom. Okay, but why? I forgot they had numbers. You couldn't see the name. Okay, that's what it was. So this is 25, one of the pinks, but I can't tell you the number of the other one. Oh, I lied. That's the same. I did lie. I misinformed. This is number 25, the fuchsia pink. I thought it was two different shades. And then this is number 36, which is the red. I have number 45, which is the lavender purple. And then I have number 48, which is, and they have names, which is called Wicked Berry. But if you can see the name, you can see the name. I keep something called a makeup inventory diary. I started a long time ago, and every time I bought a product, I'd pull out the little composition book and I'd write it down, because I did have a habit of buying the same shade because that's what I, lean towards. This was my favorite shade. This is the Milani. And the only thing I hated was when they put the tape around it to seal it. We have a grocery store, and where the pharmacy is, the makeup and the hair products is on that end, and the cameras and whatever. And so they used to tape it because people would open it even though it be sealed. So they used to put tape around them on top of the seal part. So this, my favorite one, was number 02, and it was like this is the more matte. This is the metallic lip cream. I love this stuff so much. I'd put it on just to eat it. Just lick it out because it smells wonderful. It had the best smell. And like I said, they put almond and vanilla and cocoa smell in liquid lipstick. But this was a metallic. It's like a bronze. So I had them all. See if I can show you without them falling. So I have them all here, or all that I could find, because when they got rid of this line, everybody and their mama was buying it. Now the one out of the collection that I have never tried, is still sealed. This is like a purple black. It's purple and black got together, and they put a little shimmer in it, because it's not glitter. Well, it looks like it's glitter. It's number 23, and it's called Magic Matte. It really is purple if you can see it a little bit. But these are the metallic lipsticks. So this is the Milani Amore Mattes, and the Amore Matte collection. Most of them were metallic. Now this one is a satin. This is a purple, and it was number 14, and it was called Sickness. No, Sorceress. So this is that purple. So I mostly had the metallics. Then I started getting the satins. But like I said, I didn't get too many, and I really did wear the Milani was the best to me because when that matte dried, it was okay. It wasn't too drying, and it really did dry down. It took a long time. Sorry, y'all. It took a long time for the metallics to dry down because they had that shine to them. Um, so in this last drawer, like I say, I'm putting colors in this drawer while I'm going through, and you see I didn't pull not one out of there because they're all still good or they're brand new. So in this drawer, I call this my overflow. So as I stated at the beginning, I was gifted these two. Look like big peel bullets. I love these though, but I have to ask her if they still make these. But the brand is called Lip Tonics. No, the brand is called something, which I can't see, but it's something cat. Um, oh, J Cat, J dot cat, and it has little cat on the T. And these are lip tonics, and I will tell you what the shade is, but child, I don't know. But all I know is this is an iridescent purple, and this is a shimmer glittery. It's not glitter, but it has shimmer in it red, and they are very pigmented. So look them up. J dot cat, CAT. And with the gift, she also sent me by J Cat, which was Scene Stiller. These are ultra creamy lipstick, and this one was in the shade because these came, it sort of looks like a dupe for MAC, but this was called Double Cross. It was a metallic lipstick. It was a red, no, it was a burgundy, and then a red. Then she sent me Secret Mood, which is also a metallic. I'm not gonna open them, but I have opened them and I have worn them, but not maybe more than twice. And remember when everybody was getting this? Y'all remember this? This is when Fergie came out. Wet n Wild did a collab with Fergie and came out when she did that tour. This one's still sealed. I had like 4 or 5 of these. I went through this like 40 going north. This was the Wet n Wild Fergie. And this shade was called Perfect. No, it says Fergie Center Stage Collection. Perfect Pout Lip Color. Um, this was a Cabaret. Cabaret was everything to me. So also in here, which I think I'm gonna get rid of, um, was a Revlon had a red when I was really into red. I call this go to church red, but I've had it a long time, and you can see the tube is doing whatever the tube is doing. Um, I had so many of these, I started giving them away in gifts. And most of them I got from Big Lots because when they stopped this collection, when Nick stopped this, they went straight to Big Lots, straight to Big Lots. They didn't go to no other place. And this was the NYX, it was like a lip paint. And I know I'm getting rid of that because the one thing about NYX is when they go bad, they stink. It's just my opinion and my opinion only. Now, Revlon, no, L'Oreal had when they came out with the Infallible collection. I have so many of these. They probably all over my house, in all my purses. And then I started cleaning my purses out. But this is the last one, and I can't tell you. This was a matte lip gloss, a colored lip gloss, but because I done rubbed it off. And then this was from Ulta. I would go in Ulta and get a fuchsia lipstick if I didn't get nothing else. And I think I'm gonna keep this. This was the best fuchsia lipstick. And it don't stink. But I know it's at least 5 or 6 years old. And this was another Revlon. Um, this was glistening purple. And it said this was a shine lipstick. Now I thought about keeping this because this is a lavender, but it's not as lavender. It's kind of like a nude version of lavender. They do nudes in other colors too, y'all. Yeah. So we're down to that's all that's left in there. And like I say, in part two, I'll probably set up somewhere or set up at the foot of my bed because I don't have table space. And put my containers together with the lipsticks that I have left. So there's 4 more that's going in the D stash pile. Um, so let's see, we on 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to get to 40 and then I'll stop. I do want to show this so that I can put it up. This is my liquid lipstick collection for Maybelline Super Stay matte inks. I got all the colors I wanted. And this stand came from Ross because I can't get the sticker off. I'm gonna have to soak it or whatever. But you can see this stand costs $4.99. What I don't like about this stand, it's supposed to stand like this. It's supposed to stand up, and they don't fall out. But I don't like it because if I hit the table or whatever, they'll fall out. Now it might be meant for smaller lipsticks like these, but when I got this collection, I wanted it to be where I could see it, and the white tubes, the white tops are the Super Stay Matte Ink. Well, they're all Super Stay Matte Ink, but the white tops were the reds. And when they came out with the chocolate collection, I have all 3, 4, 5. I think it was 7, and I have all but 2. So all these brown tops are everything from the nude to the darkest brown. So they're in order, and then I had these spaces left, and I have 2 Revlon um Vinvi vinyl. Jesus, real offense. Um Vinyl. I done rubbed it off. So I only got 2 because these, I start say hoes. These lipsticks were almost $9 when I got them. And I didn't like all the shades because they were not people of color friendly. They're not. When they came out with the vinyl, this is a matte lipstick that is very good and it's slow to dry and it smells so good. It smells like vanilla and cookies, sugar cookies. So I only have these 2. And so I will either have one in my purse or whatever. So I got a nude and I got a red. You never can go wrong with a nude and a red. And so I got number 55 and number 35. So I had this space down here, and then I have a whole collection. When the Sensationals came out, I almost pushed the lady over trying to get all the Sensationals that had the purple top. Yeah, because I was putting them in my kit at the time. And so this was 75. This is crazy for coffee. So this is a cream lipstick. And the one thing I do like about Maybelline lipsticks is if they're cream, satin, matte, or whatever, it will say it where the number is. So this says 275, and then the name says Crazy for Coffee, and right up under it, it says cream or creme. So this was my skin tone, perfect for my skin tone nude, and it works wonderful. I love it. I love it. I hate I only got one, but I only have one, and I keep them upside down so that I can see the number in anything that stands up. Remember when Queen Latifah came out with Queen for CoverGirl? They say she coming back. I haven't seen anything, but I haven't been looking either. So this is one of the last of the lipsticks when she originally did CoverGirl. This is 510. It's called Into the Red. Baby, this red is almost orange, but it's the perfect shade when you put it with a brown lip liner. It turns the red that you want. It's not too bright, not too dark. So this was the last one. But like I said, these are the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Inks. And I have them in here. I want to take them out and put them in one of the drawers because this stand works my nerves every time I see it. So maybe I'll put shorter lipsticks in there so that it can stand up because the legs are right here. So it should stand like this. And then from the back, it looks like the stair. You're supposed to be able to see the thing. So if you stand it up, but I have it sitting like this because I do not want to knock it over. I just don't. I can't do it. So I'm going to stop because I'm about to be at 40 minutes. This will be part 1. And at the end of part 1, this is my Maybelline and Maybelline Milani and a couple from the beauty supply. Remember when Wet n Wild came out with this collection that had the lips on it? I only have 3 because they were so hard to find. And I waited till the last minute. So I have a dark burgundy, I have a brown, and I have I think that's a red. And then remember when um NYX, or not NYX, NYC came out with I say a matte dupe look packaging. So I got these from the beauty supply. I have 304, which is mocha, and I have 320, which is mahogany. And they're new and I haven't opened them. So I have them. Listen, I put lipsticks wherever they will fit. But I have all of the Maybelline, am I saying that right? Since the color sensational line. When this went viral, it went viral. Everybody was looking for you knew the color you were looking for because the pinks and the purples were in the purple tube. The bright colors like the fuchsia were in this ridiculous pink tube. Um, the other purples were in this purple tube, and then the browns were in a blue tube, a blue top. So other than that, I have, which I'm probably gonna get rid of, this CoverGirl. Um, this CoverGirl, is this new? No, it's not new. It just don't want to open. I have not opened this container in a while. Oh no, this is new. I never opened it. Oh, this is and I'm past 40 minutes, so let me get through. This is the CoverGirl Demi Matte, and the color's called Feelings 465, and it's a purple. It's almost an eggplant, but I don't think it goes on that dark. It builds up that dark. So I never opened this, and I can't remember where I got it from. It wasn't Big Lots. It might have been Walmart or Walgreens. So I have that. And then this top row, this top comes off. I wish it kind of lifted up like this. This container came from Ross. I thought it was gorgeous because I love this diamond cut pattern. So most of my drawers that I get from Ross have this pattern. And I have those single, like this. This came from Dollar Tree though. And this has the iridescent look to it. So most of the drawers that I look for at Ross have this diamond cut pattern only on the sides, the front and the back. So this container was $7.99, and I'm bad about taking the stickers off. Normally, if they don't peel off smoothly, I don't fool with them, and I just realized I never took stick off, and I've had this thing 5 years. $7.99. So I haven't been able to find another one since. Hopefully they'll come back around, but when 2019 hit us, yeah, a lot of things didn't come back. So this is the container for my lipsticks. And like I said, I have 4 of these that I got from Dollar Tree. Hold on just a second. That I got from Dollar Tree. And I haven't used 2 of them. This one, because now I'm searching for LA Colors lip glosses, the High Shine Shea Butter lip glosses. But I'm looking for this one particular color that it took me a month to find one. And I've almost used it up, and I can't find another one. It was on TikTok and went viral with the lip pencil from Ione Plumberry, and then the brown one, and then you do the nude lip. But this LA Colors, their lip glosses are pigmented like color. So I've been trying out other LA Colors, like Dollar Tree has this moisturizing lip gloss. This is the bomb. This gives you, if you want just a little bit of color and you want put a little liner. And then is that the same one? No. And then this, I take a lip brush. I do not stick the doe foot in there and put it on top of lipstick or whatever. But this is a very high shine moisturizing lip gloss from LA Colors called, it says Glazed. And then this other one is called Just Kissed. So it gives you a little color. So both of these came from Dollar Tree. So I want to re-up on those. And then these came from Five Below. So I just decided I would get all the lightest colors and see how I can do nude lips. Now, this pink I saw on somebody with a brown lip liner, so we're gonna see because that is baby doll pink. And then I have this one, which I love. I have two of them, and I didn't realize it, and so I opened one, but not this one. This one still. So these are called LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Gloss. And then the old school, which they have at Big Lots, Five Below. Five Below. I think Five Below is like the smaller version of Big Lots, minus the furniture. So LA Colors holographic iridescent lip gloss. I like this. This pairs on top of every lip color. Give you a little sparkle and give you a lot of shine. Now this is a pink iridescent lip gloss from the brand Uniquely You. I bought some one of the nail makeup gurus, Tamika. I can't think of. She does Pamper Me Glam is the name of her thing. She was destashing some makeup she got from promos and stuff. This is brand new. It was still sealed, and the brand is called Uniquely You, and it was iridescent pink metallic lipstick, and it was wonderful. So it looks really, really marbly and pink, but it doesn't go on that heavy. So I did get and didn't realize it. Two is that the same pink? Yeah. Two of them baby doll pink. So we're gonna have to put them to use or they're still sealed or I'll give them away. I did get the this hot shine with the gold flecks in it. Um like I say, you know how you do this is called sugar lips. I like sugar lips and I like snuggle. Those are my two favorites. And I can't think of the one that I can't find. I did find one, but I've been wearing it, so it's in the bathroom or in my purse one. And then who is this? This is Wet n Wild Star Lux. I think this was like the Jeffree Star or whatever collab or Jeffree Star dupe. I've never been a Jeffree Star fan. There's nothing to get. I just his makeup is not people of color inclusive. It never has been. Um, I will tell you what shade this is, but it's brand new and it's never been opened. So I have these in this container for just right now, and I want to take them out because I want to put um, lip pencils in this container, and and I got four, so two containers will have lip pencils in them. And so when we come back for part two, this is what I keep on my dresser nightstand area. I have the NYX butter glosses. I'm so in love with these. My garden niece turned me on to these. But baby, $5 for this. I need them put a little more in here. So I got Madeline, and then I got you have to like have a magnifying glass. But I have the lightest, the medium, and the dark one. And I'm about to run out, as you can tell, of this one, which is my favorite, and it's called Spiked Toffee. I don't know what this one is called because the label is gone off the bottom. That means I've been using them, and I just dropped it on the floor. So those I keep on my dresser, and then these my intention is to get all of these because I love these, but these are the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, hyaluronic acid in them, and these are and the numbers on the bottom 019. So I have gold, I have bronze, and I have copper. So these are my favorites. These are they're you can wear them alone or you can pair them with a couple of glosses. They do have a bronze, gold, copper tint to them. They are a little. They're not thick. They're like medium. So I only have these three, and I keep them up there. And recently, which I'm slowly gonna have to go. Hopefully, they won't get rid of them. This I got from Five Below, and I got it on a whim because it had the hole in it with the keychain, and it has the little decal of it. It's called Lazy Days Ice Latte Tinted Lip Gloss. So it's not big. This is how big it is. It's not even it's 0.75 grams, and it says tinted lip gloss. Ice Latte is the name of the shade, and the brand is Lazy Days. But it comes with this cute little iced coffee, a whole charm, a big one, a nice size one too. And they put a hole in it, and they put the little thing on it. I plan to do this with some lip glosses for gift bags, but I want to try this. This is wonderful. Listen, Linda, it's a tinted. It's already tinted brown, and see, give you a little tint. Because my bottom lip is bigger than my top lip, I don't put too much, but I put a little too much. But this was $3. I thought it was 5 and was finna put it back because it didn't have a price, and it was the only one. Well, I saw it. It had some other shades, but I just wanted this because I saw the little key ring, and I needed something to hook onto my purse. So I got this. This is $3, but I want to go back and get some more because I like it. Now I have this, and I have a couple of glosses on it. So I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm going to do the next video, but I'm not. I'm part two because this is 51 minutes. This is long. I'm gonna call this a vlog. This is a vlog. This is Diva T 4040. Thank you all for stopping by. Um, yeah, and we're gonna go through this, and then I'm gonna do a part two with the glosses, the balms, and everything, and then I'm gonna do a vlog, redoing my tables and stuff. I took a desk on wheels and made me a dresser or a table, whatever. Um, I need to get me some, like a whole bedroom set. But baby, they want hot ray Robbie. So this will do. So I got a computer desk up here, and I got a bunch of acrylic containers. But when I saw her video, I thought that was a great thing. I could destash, share what I have, go through it, see what I have doubles and triples or whatever of, and yeah, do a little collection. I may do it for my lashes, but it won't be that long. I may do it for makeup, but mostly I'm just going through it so I can destash some of this stuff. Um, I did go kind of crazy with getting the facial cleansing stuff that from Dollar Tree, but I do research them, and they're good for the moment. It's repetitiveness that will find out if a product works. And because I'm on medication, the medication I'm on, sometime it'll work and sometime it won't. I have eye patches under my eyes right now because I have something called angioedema, and I had a flare up because I'm in Texas and we had a bunch of rain since last Monday. And today is Saturday the 18th. July the 18th. Today is Saturday, July 18th. So I'm trying to keep the dark circles at bay. So yeah. So I'll be back with part two. Have a good evening.